Oh, hey, cats and kittens. I'm so fucking excited to finish this game with y'all. If you're new here, I'm Spriggan. Sprig is fine. If you're returning, thanks for doing that. Happy to see you again. We're gonna finish If on a Winter's Night for Travelers. The first VOD is up on my YouTube as of now, and the game link is in the description. So if you want to play this, please go click on that and download it on itch or search it by the name, um, because that is also effective. Let's see. I don't really want to front load with a bunch of intro right now, because I'm so hyped, and also I had a long day where I did a bunch of real life grown up stuff and even left my house in the middle of the week. Big day for me. Um, so I hope that you're comfortable and have some water and any other beverage that you would like to have. I obviously have water and coffee. I hope you have a stuffy to keep you company and to squeeze because this is a really fucking sad game. Excuse me, in the best possible way. Pardon. Um, I am joined as always by Reynard the Fox to provide moral support. What else? Um, so I didn't really realize how heavy this game was going to be last week, and so I did not give a trigger warning before we started, but I am aware this week, and therefore let me just remind you that this is a game that's heavily focused on suicide, mental illness. We have seen homophobia, we have seen deep grief and drug use. There was animal death in the last episode. It is not depicted, but it was mentioned. It could be depicted in the upcoming. We really don't know. This is very dark. Um, Honestly, like, it's not that it has a bunch of stuff in common with it, but I guess dark in the way that humanity is dark. Where, like, it's not necessarily that anything terribly questionable is on screen except the obvious, which is suicide. But you still feel like there's something there. This is incredible. I love hearing Sati anywhere, and so to have had that whole section of the game dedicated to switching back and forth between Nociens and Gymnopodes was, if I remember correctly, I know the Nocien was definitely in it. Mm. Everybody hydrate because you know we're gonna get hyper focused. Okay, let's double check chat real quick. Donk, Drapsnat, Regress, and Suboxy, thank you for joining me again. I see I have uh, DN9N and Rodriguez and Scorpy12. It's very small. It could be an L instead of a 1. Regardless, I'm happy to see you. Thank you for joining me. I'm sorry that you're coming in on the second. Hades, thanks for dropping in. Um, and frame rates, thank you for coming back. Good to see you again also. If this again, this is the second half of this game, but it's a short game. In the first episode, it's up on my YouTube at Call Me Spriggan, same as the Twitch. Um, but they're vignettes, so I feel like it's gonna be fine if you didn't watch the first one because they're divided into individual stories. I am losing my shit. Oh, yes. Hold on, did I unmute? Yes, everything's unmuted. Okay, we're gonna go over here. All right. Headset mic background. Okay. Yep. All right. So I will have access to the chat as discussed last time. I did sort of figure out when doing on this particular game, just it required a few extra clicks. Um, I will say that I'll be able to see that you said something, and then I will have to click over, which automatically pauses the game, and that's fine. But just keep that in mind. Let's see. I think that's all the housekeeping. I'm so happy that we're playing this game, y'all. Cats and kittens, here we fucking go. Eee! I'm like vibrating. Okay, right. So, I don't remember what happened at the end. I just know we had to start the final vignette to save. So let's just examine the room. We're clearly this man here. There's some astral charts. Looks like there's something else on the desk. Beyond the Veil by T. Newman. Iron bowl, copper bowl, lead bowl, and a mirror. A window. We've clearly got some ritual implements. Our bed. An atame. We have a knife here. The neighbors again. Always the same fighting and screaming. Wow. This is very lifelike. An atame, that's a knife. The fiery summons by H. Zhidkova. Oh my god, y'all. And then the herb jars. And a wound man. A man of wounds. Okay, so we've hovered a bit. Let's start examining things. The astral stars are right. Mars, Venus, and Saturn are aligned tonight. Okay. After months of enduring their mockery with fists and teeth clenched, after months of study and discipline, the moment has arrived. I remember what's happening now. This guy, this is another old time. The moment to reach out to forces beyond this world. I'm going to fill in as soon as he's done. Okay, so I remember what's happening. Where this man, I don't remember his name, but he is in medical school and everything's old timey. So he is the only black man at his medical school, and they treat him like shit. And they call him the janitor and shit. So I guess this is his apartment, and it's time to take some shit out on some shitheads. Let's check out this book. Oh, wait, didn't I want to. Oh my god, y'all. I wanted to speed up the text speed a little bit. Let's see how that is. Please let me know if you need me to turn up the audio or at all, or down, but I doubt that that's the case. Okay, Beyond the Veil. It is a lower magical process to make the guardian of the threshold physically visible by producing a particular mixture of a number of substances. Okay, a ritual to make something visible that is not an entity. A truly terrible spectral being confronts the magician, and he will need all the presence of mind and faith in the security of his path. Okay, yeah, if you summon something, you better know what you're doing. Seek not then to cross this threshold until thou dost feel thyself entirely free from fear and ready for the highest responsibility. Okay, so this is a theme that you find in a lot of occult writings of like someone trying to summon something or court the favor of an entity and then not having the confidence or the presence of mind, like they become tricked or someone like scares them into stepping outside of like a magical circle or something like that. A jinn tricking someone into wasting their wishes or wishing for things that are actively bad for them. These occur in lots of places. Monkey's paw type stuff, but with an entity. Okay, let's move on. That's everything on the desk. Let's look at the wound man. Maybe it's wound, but I think it's not. The Wound Man, an ancient medical illustration showing different types of injuries and diseases. Okay, I got you. This one has some particularly interesting notes. The sun rules the intellect, and Venus makes the heart yearn. Mercury is the hand in darkness, Mars wields the sword. Jupiter hungers for power and casts Saturn's genitals into the sea. I will need this later. We're gonna have to remember it's the Titans. Astrologically, the sun rules the shit. I don't remember. Venus rules the heart. The planets astrologically anthropomorphized as their respective Titans. Herb jars. These are the ingredients I require for the first part of the ritual. I need to burn the appropriate herb in each bowl. Before I get started, I should bring Mr. Williams his morphine. Oh, it's probably in my jacket pocket. Okay, so at least we know what the action that's probably going to take us out of this room. I miss this book. Is there anything else over here? Okay, so the action to take us out of this room will be taking this guy as drugs. So we'll just try not to do that. Okay, Planetary Correspondences by H. Solomon. Talking to aliens. This is the most complete treaty I have found. Oh, I have found on the esoteric use of herbs and plants. I think you mean treatise. This is the passage I need for the herbs. The sun shines on the heliotrope. Mercury smells of fresh hyssop. The visions of wormwood rule over Mars. Venus is the sweetness of the rose. Sage is the wisdom of Jupiter. Hemlock is Saturn's blessing. I think I have it memorized now. So I don't. Do I have a pen? Because I want to make some notes. I want to notate the herbs as they relate to the planets and then the Titan distinctions of the parts that they rule. Because I figure I'm going to need it. Ooh, I'm so excited. I already have to take notes. Oh, that's a Sharpie. That could work. Do I have a regular pen? Does this work? Okay. So I'm just going to make myself a table. Oh, that's not something to bear on. This is so riveting that for you guys to look at right now. Okay. So we've got Sun, Mercury, Venus. Let's go back to the herb jars. No, the astral chart. Stars are right. Yeah. Oh, am I reading the right thing? Uh-huh, yeah. The forces behind this world. It's the book. Beyond the Veil. No. Is it the Wound Man? No. What? I require this later person to place the correct herbs in the bowls in order to align the gate. Um, where is the thing that I just read before this one? Sun on the heliotrope, hyssop, helio, hyssop. Mars is wormwood. Oh gosh, I didn't even get them all written down. So we're gonna have to go this. Obviously, Venus is a rose. Wormwood for Mars. Do it one more time. Sage for Jupiter. That makes sense. And oh, I didn't even see it because I just realized I wrote this in the wrong spot. Okay. What's Saturn? Hemlock. There's a lot of poison involved. That makes sense. Oop. Okay. Where is the thing where he talked about it governing over the parts? It must have been the Wound Man, and I can't get it back until I need it. Alright, Fiery Summons. Just move on to the next thing. Madame Jacova's Forbidden Opus in 6 volumes. This is the passage I need. Sun burns in golden flames. A violet oh my god, there's so much. A violet mantle shall devour Mercury. Cast ye the symbol of Venus onto flames of emerald. And engulf in crimson all that belongs to Mars. This is an elaborate ritual. A raging azure inferno for Jupiter. A black grave for Saturn. I think I have it memorized now. I think it's not going to play. So, in the previous chapters, we've been able to go back and check the resource for each challenge. And since the only challenge is research that is repeating is the herbs, that's where I'm going to do that first. It's not going to give us the hints that we which is my own fault, but like clearly we're not meant to worry about it right now. Take a look at the Atame. What do you have to say about that? My ritual dagger. I will need it later. An iron bowl covered in red rust. a bowl of black lead, a copper bowl green from corrosion. It's called verdigris. If I perform the ritual correctly, the guardian should manifest himself in the mirror. If I face him with courage, he shall grant me power beyond all imagining. But if there is fear in my heart, well, I have nothing to lose anyway. Yeah. You could easily take this as a commentary on how experiencing interpersonal and structural oppression makes someone desperate enough to do something bad. Gee, I wonder if that has anything that resonates with current events at all in 2024. The bed. I am afraid of sleeping. We can't do anything about the cross. Window. There's a spot in my heart that's becoming a part of my New York. I truly thought things would be different here. He moved to a city because he thought it would be better. Well, bud, I am so sorry that that is not how it ended up being. I feel like I'm missing something. So he's looking for his jacket pocket, right? Fiery summons. I think we got everything, y'all. I'm fairly confident. I should take Mr. Williams' morphine with me. I think I'll have it in my jacket pocket. Where is your jacket, my dude? Where is your jacket? I'm hovering. Is it on your bed? Oh, okay. It just looks like a fucking towel, man. I should take it to him before I get started. So we're gonna go. My career at the hospital is already on shaky ground. The last thing I need is to be caught taking supplies home. I see. We are drugging someone to steal supplies for this ritual. But his tuberculosis is terminal, and this is the only thing that grant him some relief at this point. Okay, so it's not as bad as it seems. Is there anything to say about the stuff on the ground? The sigil? Nothing? Alright. Let's go administer this man. The art is incredible. Our apartment is B3. Okay. The the Johnsons are always fighting. One of these days it will end in tragedy. I tried intervening once, but they almost beat me up. Some things never really change, even here. Guess this is the guy's room. Good evening, Mrs. Williams. Dr. Samuels, I'm so glad to see you. We have a name. I was worried you wouldn't come. I apologize. I got held up at the hospital today. How is he doing? Not good. Not good, doctor. He can't barely breathe no more. And that cough, it ain't never been this bad before. Do you think he's... I am so sorry, Mrs. Williams. I wish I could do something. Despite all the medical advances of our era, consumption is a battle we've yet to win. They still call it consumption, but this will help with the pain at least. Thank you, Dr. Samuels. Bless your soul. Thank you. No need to thank me, Mrs. Williams. It is my sacred duty. Go to him now. He needs you. Yes, yes, of course. Thank you so much. Good night, Dr. Samuels. Bless you. Okay, so we can head out. These stairs lead up onto the street. I have nothing to do out there. The ritual waits. Okay, no, we're just going for it. Well, oh man, I wanted to see if we could bang on the other people's door real quick, but okay. Scribbles. I sometimes hear them talking of terrible places in my sleep. I try to write down as much as I can when I wake up, but there is so much I am missing. A chapel in the wilderness, fire among the moaning trees. A theater, a dripping blade, the hateful whispers of the dead. A sunken library where memories are drowned in voices from the past echo in the darkness. What does it all mean? I didn't see that earlier. Require this later, but first I need to place the correct herbs. Okay. So that's planetary correspondences, herb jars. Alright, I can begin the final preparations now. Heliotrope for the sun. Oh, where's the paper? Okay. For the sun. These are in order. Oh. Fiery summons. Shit. Okay. The sun burns in golden flames. A violet mantle shall develop Mercury. I need to make fire then, don't I? Red, green, and silver. Mars, Venus, and Saturn. Okay. Venus in the copper, Mars in the red, Saturn in the black. So, Venus is the rose, and that goes in the green one. Ooh, I hope this is right. Because this guy's gonna die by a demon. And then next we want Mars, which is wormwood, and we're gonna put that in the red iron bowl. Oop. And Saturn, right? Saturn, which is hemlock, and that goes in the lead bowl by the mirror. I bet this smells really weird. Alright, man. I think you got it. The elements are aligned. Now I must mark my skin with blood. One small cut in each spot shall suffice. So we need the atame, because it's a knife. It is time. Okay, and then yeah, go to the wound man. I must now wound myself 3 times. Oh, the places on the body. Venus is the heart. Mars is the left hand. And Mercury is... shit. It's Venus, Mars, and Saturn. Venus is the heart. Mars is the left hand. In his case. Saturn, he's got to cut his genitals off. Okay. So the heart, flesh. Shouldn't you be over here? Okay, whatever. Flesh. We want the chest. Wields the sword. That is his left hand. No, my hand is hesitating. This doesn't feel right. I must start again. Chest. So then it's the right hand, but it's just not for him? That's not his right hand. It's literally not. Okay, fine. And then the groin. Well, careful you don't nick your femoral artery, man. Yes, that was it. It is time to enter the circle. Okay, you didn't want to be in there ahead of time. Man, we're doing this. We're gonna meet the devil in this magic circle. I think this is a bad idea, but I understand why he's doing it. I just think that it's not gonna go the way he wants it to. Though we have followed the instructions. Oh, I don't know if I think that was a good... Uh-oh. Stay inside the circle. What is this? This is not what I expected. I just said that. Am I meant to cross over? Go to him? So be it then. Oh my god. Audentis fortune. I didn't see the last word in Latin. I'm sure it meant fortune favors the bold or some such. Where am I? Is this really the other side? And that must be the guardian, long last. I must remain calm and focused. I have prepared myself for this moment. I am worthy. What is... Nobody has slept here in a very long time. There's some scribbles still. These look like notes. Is this my handwriting? How can this be? I do not remember ever writing this. I have given my memories away to the waters. I barely remember who I am. My soul is a scorched, blackened stump. All my acts of kindness undone. I do not know what they will demand of my body. I fear this has all been for nothing. But I cannot turn back now. God help me if he still remembers my name. Strange. Yeah. Mirror. Oh my gosh. Let's not touch that again. The light is sickening. There's no door. I'm tempted to touch it. Let's see what this guy. The moment has come. Oh, great keeper of the gates, guardian of the threshold, I beseech thee, hear my plea. I have opened the way. I face thee without fear. Ew, did he just throw up? Soil, bitter, void, blood, price. Putrid, rotten, price, price. Taken, scorn, price. Failed, trapped, flesh, unworthy, unworthy, unworthy. That's not good. Okay. Knowledge, healing, or revenge. Chat, what do we think? I mean, I think we should have some water. But beyond that, do we seek knowledge, healing, or revenge? It would be nice to kill those guys. I feel like healing is the most innocent answer. I feel like knowledge will know that we're lying. It's disingenuous. We're either here for healing to get better, or, well, we're not sick. Oh wait, we could save that guy. We could ask this, I mean, I don't know if we can, but let's see if we can ask the demon to save this guy. My name is Jordan Samuels. I seek healing. Teach me thy lessons of compassion, that I might rise above their hatred. Soul filth, scorched filth, duty pure filth. I can't tell if he likes it or not. He was already saying stuff like that. Kindness, charred, unworthy, unworthy, unworthy. Really? I do not understand. According to my books, he should speak clearly and distinctly and offer counsel and guidance. Whatever this creature is, it is not the guardian. What am I meant to do now? Where am I? What is this place? Why is the guardian not here? Who art thou then? Speak thy name. Let's not ask a demon to tell us its name right off the bat. Ask where we are. Where am I? What is this place? Present, other, same, crossroad, yesterday, together. Okay. I got you. All converge, time, possibilities, tomorrow, both. I can barely make sense of this gibberish. A crossroad? Is that what this place is? Some sort of limbo? Let's go about the guardian. Why is the guardian not here? I carried out every step of the ritual to summon his physical form. What else do I need to do? Sacred, all burn, erase, price. Tribute, mind, purpose, flesh. It's probably sacrifice and soul. Not one, not enough, only one failure. This makes no sense. None of the texts I read mentioned something like this. Alright, let's fucking ask a demon to tell us its name, because that's a great idea. Who art thou then? Speak thy name. His name is Puke. Once ever, Jordan. Oh god, trapped always, doctor together. No, gone, scalpel was, both worth, Samuel's, we. Trapped, punish, both ever, punish, flesh. Madness, I am Jordan Samuels, me. Vile creature, trickster. Oh. Ha ha ha, but also maybe hallelujah? Yeah, hallelujah is in this, laughing. I wonder if it means that it sounds like a hallelujah when he laughs. He keeps puking, man. I am wasting my time. I will not get any answers here. I need to try to make sense of all this. Yeah, man, that's you that's been here a long time. Looks like there's no going back through here. Nobody's up here in a very long time. There's nothing else to do. Are we dead? There was a passage in the book. Illuminate the darkness ahead of thee. Take not a single step forward until thou art positive that thou hast sufficient oil in thine own lamp. The lamps of the guides whom thou hast hitherto followed will now no longer be available to thee. Yet the light seems to be keeping him alive. Taking it away might kill him. But maybe this is exactly what I am expected to do. Oh, you're such a dork. To complete the rite of passage and prove my worth to the guardian, there is only one way to find out. Oh! I shall not waver, I shall not fail. Warning, but I shall not fail. What's... Should I write this? No, some other me, the one who fails. I cannot think about this now. I must push onwards. Okay. Very Silent Hill. The room, specifically, I guess. Johnson, something terrible happened here. There's a heart on the wall. Oh, it's an ulcer. Dear Lord, is it alive? Mrs. Williams, is that you? Are you alright? You monster, you killed him. You monster. I cannot let this get to me. It is a test. Just a test. I did what I had to. Okay. Alright, let's keep the stairs. They no longer go to the up to the street, but downwards. Well, it's kind of pretty. I cannot see anything ahead. It looks like a dead end, but it has to be this way. There's nowhere else to go. Deep breath. Pretty swamp. There's books. There are books and loose pages floating in the water. Where could they have come from? There's a lot of books in the water. Hello? Okay. I recognize those bookshelves. I have seen this place before in dreams. The sunken library was in the notes. I was lost in a maze of corridors trying to find something, but I cannot remember what or why. Let's check out the books. Most of these books are moldy and rotten, but some of them are in a surprisingly good condition. Okay. Can we read some? Oh shit. A locket, some photographs, a few gold rings, dead roses, all tokens of love by the looks of it. I see some trinkets lying in the dust. Okay. Some stalagmites. This is so, like, nerve-wracking. Fucking hello? What is this? Some kind of puzzle, I hope? More bookshelves. This place feels old beyond words. Something's moving over there, dudes. Let's try and explore a bit before we go talk to whatever the hell that is. Humidity and mold have damaged them beyond recognition. Could these have been drafts of stories, last wills, confessions maybe? Stacks and stacks of loose pages. Most of them handwritten, but some are typed. What is this reminding me of? I don't know. It looked like there was a side path when we first came in. Okay, it's not. Just send us back to the previous area. Is this a little path? It is! Flavor text. If going by the titles, these appear to be music monographs and biographies of famous composers. There's barely anything left in these shelves. I can only make out some tomes on Baroque and classical music and some titles in Arabic. Excuse me. Barely think anything. Okay. I wonder if it's just all the books. Because that would be dope. whole section seems to contain only military treatises and history books. I can barely read any titles on this shelf. The books are caked in dried mud? These are all about the Great War. Diaries, maps, field reports. Yeah, there's only been one World War so far. Because we're old-timey. A bunch of dog tags scattered around this shelf. They are covered in a thick layer of dust. All these seem to be either novelizations of famous battles or biographies of military leaders. Send me hell. I was never there, but I know some men who were. Musargon. It was so close to some of the. I was so close to some of these places. Alright, we've checked out this section of this dope aquatic library. I guess these were the chairs or desks or whatever you could sit at. Can we go check the thing behind him? Oh my god. Another creature. It is not acknowledging me. Does it not know I am here, or does it simply not care? Should I try making my presence known? It's eating something and making notes. We're gonna let it continue to do that. And just glance at some bookshelves. These all look like children's books, bedtime stories, fables, and fairy tales. Children's folk stories. I recognize some of these titles. Tales of Anansi, The Adventures of Brer Rabbit, All the Pretty Little Horses. These seem to be photo albums rather than books. There are some framed photographs lying around too. They all feature babies and young infants. Some photographs covered in dust. A rattle, a pacifier. How did this end up here? Is this a big death's head moth at the top? Okay, so we found the creepy corner. Let's go talk to this guy who looks like he's attached to the shelf he's next to. There is a bookshelf right next to him. Like to the side. Ugh, don't eat me. Don't eat me. Oh my god. Okay. The librarian. Here, my name is Jordan Samuels. I have walked these aisles in dreams. Art thou the keeper of this place? Hello? It is paying me no heed. I don't think it is listening to me. There seems to be something else. A scroll. What is it writing? A memory of Jordan Samuels, born April 27th, 1897. A memory of Dr. Samuels, field medic. A memory of Jordan, loving betrothed. A memory of that darky down the street. A memory of Mr. Samuels, music aficionado. That is me. That is my life. It seems to be listening to something. Yeah, but what? There's nothing else to click here. It stopped. Is it the light? How far can I be? What is it listening to? It has its own light, so it can't be my light. It needs us to go to the music section? Maybe? That's what it is. We're gonna play hot and cold? We are. I hope y'all have headphones on because the music is very close now. There must be a gramophone hidden somewhere. Because it is like going between headphones. Barely anything left on the shelves, like leaving out some tomes. Yeah, okay, that's no gramophone. The music is coming from inside this book. The sheet music is for Fritz Kreisler's Liebeslied love song. The day I received the acceptance letter from the Chicago College of Medicine and Surgery. I borrowed a tuxedo, spent too much money on a fancy concert, drank too much wine afterwards. Aw, treat yourself. It did seem back then like I was destined for great things. But why this? Why now? Why am I even here to start with? Maybe if I take this book back to that creature, I'll get some answers. Okay. It wants the book. Oh my god. What am I doing here? Was I carrying something? Or perhaps it was that dream. It looks so much like this place. And was this creature there too? What does it want? Should I try talking to it? Oh, that's how you end up the thing on the wall, babe. Is music aficionado gone from the scroll? Field medic. Loving betrothed. A racist thing. I don't know why, but I feel like there's something missing. Yeah, we're not a music aficionado, so the price is giving up pieces of our soul. It's paying me no attention whatsoever. It looks like it's trying to hear something else. Okay. Until we hear a sound, I guess. Y'all hear anything? I hear a crying woman. Who is that? It sounds... Oh, this is the shelf with all the love trinkets and loving betrothed is... It is coming from this book. There's a letter inside. This envelope is handwriting. I don't even need to open it. I'm sorry, Eunice. You deserve so much more. But New York felt like the place I needed to be after the war. I was so wrong. I wish I could undo all the pain I caused you. Did the creature want me to find this? Is it trying to tell me something? I guess there's only one way to know. Oh my gosh. So the beauty of it erasing each thing to the point where you don't even remember what you just did is that you just keep doing this to yourself. It's you that's doing it, and it's yourself that you're doing it to. What am I doing here? Yeah. Look, the scroll is half blank now. What is it writing? Excuse me. Yeah, what's it listening to now? Did we go go up in this corner? What was over here? Whispers, they seem to be coming from this corridor. No, not that one. Confessions. Someone's going to confess to having done something to us. Handwritten, typed, that's the same. Whispers are coming from this book. There's a note inside, and not any note, that note. That furiously scribbled thread slipped into my mailbox one night. Always the stares, the murmurs uttered under their breath, or the jeers and the scoffs if they felt courageous enough. I never threw it away. What is it doing here? Is this what I need to let go of to achieve the healing I seek? This must mean something. I have to bring it back to that creature. This is... I wonder if I can leave this area real quick and see if there's anything else, because obviously we'll go to the military section and then the baby section. It wants the book. What am I doing here? Okay, let's try and leave. Obviously we can't go back through the mirror, but like let's try to go back into the main landing area and see if there was any other places we could have been going. Because like this is turning out to be immediately a puzzle where like we're changed for, oh well, fuck me then. I guess that we're not gonna find out. Or maybe it's fine and we'll go there at the proper time. So let's go have this big librarian tell us that he needs a military book. And then we'll go get the military book and bring it to him. And then I guess we're going to go delete our memory of being a baby. Seems to be listening to something. Where is military? It's down this way in the bottom, like, right corner. Do we hear anything? There we go. So there was, it sounds as if a battle was taking place right here, but I see nothing except books. There was something where he was like, I knew people who were here. These are all about. No. No. Keep going. It is coming from this book here. A map, Seychelles, France, September 1918. They called us the Harlem Hellfighters. We took that village while bombs rained on us like fire from the sky. But we took so many casualties that we were taken off the line the very next day. So many of us never went back home. For better or for worse, the things I saw there made me who I am today. This cannot be a coincidence. The creature clearly wanted me to find it. I should bring it back and see what it wants. Is our reflection different or weird? I don't think so. Book. It's gonna swallow us having been a soldier. Okay. It's paying me no attention. Looks like it's trying to hear something else. Yeah, there's just a little bit of scribbles left. This is so fucking wild. So maybe it's not even just our memories, but memory of us. It's growing louder. How could there possibly be a child in this place? It's gonna be the one that had the rattle and shit on it, I think. Oh, it can't be. It's coming from inside this photo album. This is my family. Grandparents, father, aunts, mother. So this baby she is holding must be me. But I have never seen this photograph before. What is it doing here? I should bring this book back to that creature. Maybe it was guiding me to it for some reason. It's really sad. Like, you can't even remember what it's doing to you. And you literally have to bring it the shit. Okay, eat my childhood, I guess. Oh my god. Oh, what is happening? It... What? Okay. Oh, I know where we are. We're back in the war. Where am I? How did I get here? I can't remember anything. Who am I? Dear Lord, what happened here? Horse carcass. Can we say hi to the crows? No. Excuse me. Man, we can't examine anything except for this horse carcass and a shell crater. A crater and a dead soldier's remains. Did a battle take place here? That's it? Okay, well, rock and roll. Fog of war. It's a Canadian base? He's a Canadian who moved to America? Okay. Maybe it's the Red Cross, but I don't think that's right. Medical supplies. Looks like a makeshift infirmary. I am somehow familiar with these kits. The bell tower has been blown to smithereens. This place must have sustained a terrible bombing. Bloody sheets and what seem to be corpses. This must be an improvised field hospital. Baptismal font. There is some dirty rainwater pulled up in the basin. Banner. Where have I seen this banner before? It looks so familiar. Sheet. A bloodied white sheet is covering a body. Bloody sheets and what seemed... Oh, okay, more of that. Confessional. Reverend Williams. Oh, really? They were in the service together. The confessional is still standing. How is this possible? Yeah, and the bodies are arranged like pews. Let's go talk to Reverend Williams. Dr. Samuels, welcome to the Chapel Perilous. I've been waiting for you. Do I know you? Apologies, I seem to have... What did you call me? It's alright, I know what you've done. It's all gone now, your name. But yes, you do know me. You did a good thing for me once. Did I? Yes, and never for a moment did you hesitate. You took the fire of divinity into your hands. And acted with certainty of a thunderbolt, life and death laid bare before you. Such a sight to behold. That sounds arrogant of me. It was not your arrogance, but your kindness. You suffered with me, and my pain was yours. But this soul of yours, this kindness, you need it for another purpose. The fire must be wielded again. The Guardian? Ah, you still remember. Yes, the Guardian. Like the texts say. I must become a perfect and glorious being, or fall a prey to corruption. And should this occur, I would drag thee also down with me into a dark and corrupt world. And you do also remember what brought you here, don't you? Yes, I came here seeking healing. Yes, and yet, it is also said that my threshold is fashioned out of all the dread of the strength it needed to take full responsibility for all thy thoughts and actions. Years, many years ago, you did not take full responsibility for your thoughts and actions. This has been a burden. Today you must free yourself of this burden of bygone lives. Okay, look around you. We're here to resolve some karma. Oh hey, the Tues are up. You abandoned these men. You left them to suffer and die in great pain and agony. You were young then, you didn't know better. Now is the time to rectify that. Free them, Dr. Samuels, like you freed me, and I will hear your confession once your dues are paid. What does that mean? And he just blinked. I have no recollection of any of the things he mentioned. Yet it all somehow rings true. Okay, so let's go check on this soldier. Oh my god. Half his jaw has been shot off. He is alive somehow, but barely conscious. He is also bleeding from his stomach, but this is not a gunshot. He must have tripped when he was shot and fallen on a piece of metal or a fence. I cannot even begin to imagine his agony. He is wearing an ammo belt. Maybe there is some ammunition left in it. But I will not take it and leave him like this. I need to find a way to help him first. I am sorry. I have been told what I did, even though I cannot remember, but I will not walk away this time. You say as you walk away. Let's talk to this guy. And here he's off by himself. Well, if it isn't Dr. Jordan Samuels himself. So I have been told, but I have no memory of my name or what I did to get here. Do I know you? Oh, I do know you. Yes, Doctor, I remember you. I can't ever forget you. Been here so many times. I've done this so many times. Over and over, waiting here, hoping that you will bring me a bullet so I can blow my fucking brains out. And you just walk away every time. You walk away saying you will help me and you never look back, you bastard. I am sorry. I am so very sorry. I cannot remember any of these things. You're always sorry, Doctor. Have you talked to Shane this time? Quite the nervous fella, ain't he? He remembers everything over and over. He just wants to sleep, the poor guy, but he can't forget you either. And Jim, seen him yet? He doesn't talk much, that one. Only moans sometimes, when he's unlucky enough to drift back to the surface. I'm sure he remembers too. I'm sure that in that blackness of his, there's a name echoing again and again. His legs. He must have stepped on a landmine. He is waving a gun around. Please, soldier, hand me over that gun. I promise I will help you. Wouldn't you like for me to do that? Again. Not a chance, Doctor. Get me a bullet and I'll take care of it myself. What is your name? My name's Luke, Doc. Lucky Luke, they used to call me. Not anymore, I guess. Haha. Luke, Say, Doc, what do you think will get me first? The gangrene or the infection? Just kidding, I already know. It has happened so many times, always the same way. Not gonna be any different now, is it? Well, I know where we can get the bullet. A gauze bandage is covering his eyes. Good lord, his hands. Only an explosion could have done this. He seems to be in shock. Soldier, can you hear me? My name is... I'm a doctor. 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 Not here. Left. He left. Not here. He has been blinded by shrapnel. His hands have been blown off almost completely. And he is delirious with fever. Without antibiotics, he will surely die in a matter of hours or days if he is unfortunate. He is holding onto a pillow. He is holding onto a pillow, grabbing it with all his strength. The pain must be unbearable. What's your name, soldier? Shh. Sleep. If I could just sleep. Doctor said he'd make me sleep. He said he would. He would come back, help me sleep, but he left. He left. Shh. Okay. Get the ammo belt. His jaw has been shut off. Pick up. And what is that? It looks like a flask. Where is the flask? Can I get the flask? Canteen. Got it. An empty canteen. What can we do with that? Can we fill it with this dirty water? Might as well. Okay. Medical supplies. Can we pick anything up there? Might be something useful here. Jar with some opium pills. 8, maybe 10. They must have been here for a very long time. Opium in tablet form is not very common anymore. If that is the case, they have probably lost a great deal of their potency. I will need to use all of them if I want to... Why do I need to remember all this? Nothing left of use. Okay. I know what to do. We need to get the... Oh, God. We're gonna euthanize all of these men. Here, soldier, you can sleep now. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry for having kept you here so long. These are the 3 planets. Farewell, I hope the pain is finally over. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God, we're gonna take his pillow. He will no longer need this. Oh my God, we're gonna go kill that guy that doesn't have a jaw. Ashes. Only ashes remain. Oh my God. So we can have his bullets. It is time to go home, soldier. Oh my God. I can take these bullets now. He turned and looked at us when we took those bullets, y'all. The pillow turned to ash as well. Goodbye, Jim. A handful of ashes. Oh my God. Alright, Lucky. Oh, I found what you wanted. Take 2 and you can't call me in the morning. Well, I'll be damned. Thank you, Doctor. I never thought the day would come. Oh my God. Now you might want to step back a bit. Oh, he's gonna do it. Fuck. I hope you found your peace at last. Only ashes now. Okay. Can we baptize ourselves real quick? No. I guess let's go. It is done. Let's go have a confession. Even though you know what we did because you told us to do it. I am ready, Reverend. Excuse me. Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit. Is there anything you wish to confess? I don't know. I just killed 3 men. I should feel something. Relief, guilt, horror, pride, anything. But the only thing I feel is empty, hollowed out. I am so tired. How long has this been going on? How long have I been here? Worry not, you've done well. How? What does that mean? It doesn't matter now. You're almost there, Doctor. There is but one more trial ahead of you. You shall finally come face to face with the Guardian. But what is the point? I remember nothing, not even who I was. What will I ask? What do I want? You need only remember this. You created the Guardian the first time you ever made a choice. And you've been feeding him ever since with every action, every decision. Every act of charity, every lustful thought, every life saved, everything you are, he is too. If your soul is corrupt, so is he. And everything you've given up, you'll need to take back from him. Only after confronting him will you be able to cross the threshold. But fear not, you will understand soon enough. Now go. Oh my God. Dr. Samuel, so glad you made it. The boys and I have been waiting for you. You must be so excited, oh, to cross the threshold at last. You've given so much, so much. But let's not waste time, shall we? I think you know what to do by now. Oh, no, no, don't bother. There's nothing left of you but flesh. We are your voice now, and you shall speak only through us. Now pay attention. I have given my mind to the waters. Repeat now, Doctor. I have... He's over here. Given... Oops. You're not listening. Again. I have given my mind to the waters. Excellent. Peel back the first layer now. My skin? My clothes. Okay. And listen. Listen carefully. I have consigned my soul to the flames. Okay. Repeat, Doctor. I have consigned my soul to the flames. Good, good. Now the second layer. Take that scalpel and go ahead. This one's definitely skin. Go ahead, do it. Do it now. We've already cut quite a bit. Now listen once more. Okay. I now surrender my flesh to the blade. Okay. More or less clockwise. Repeat, Doctor. I now surrender my flesh to the blade. Excellent, excellent. Now the retractor. Stretch the skin. Open the yawning gate. The hungry void awaits. Now listen one last time. Alright. And I offer my blood to the mirror. Okay, I can do this. Repeat, Doctor, repeat. And I offer my blood to the mirror. Yes, yes, you know what to do. You know what to do. Open the threshold, open the path to the guardian. Become the empty, yawning void. I think something's about to jump out of us like a fucking alien. Oh, it's just our intestines. Okay. We just leave? Okay. Bye! I can't believe that's it. Shit. What is this? Ah, the hollow one, at last. It feels like I have been stuck here for an eternity. Very well then, let us get this over with already. Exists no more now. What the fuck? Yes, yes, at last. Did we swap places? Is this everything we are then? I'm checking. I don't really see a lot to click on. Okay. Mirror. I should not cross without that invitation. Where did I... Oh yeah, he's already wearing the mask. So this just... It failed and he died? Okay. Time to get out of here. Okay. I remember nothing after that. Gasp. Well, that's quite a story. The question is, where are we now? What if this is yet another test? For me, for all of us. Oh my, what an idea. Look around you, Dr. Samuels. The only thing that is being put to the test here is how many glasses of champagne one can drink. Layla, could I have a word? Sigh. Please excuse me, if you will. As I was saying, is it getting hot here? It does feel like it. Is it on the train to hell? That would be so dope. Oop, I bumped the microphone, sorry y'all. What are you doing mingling with the humans? Are you tricking them again and telling you their stories? You You know I can't help it. And you know it's not allowed. What do you find so fascinating about them anyway? I don't know. I wonder how it feels for them, I guess. The pain, the constant struggle, dying alone and forgotten, by their own hand even. But we can't mingle, and we can't allow ourselves to... Wait, what did you mean by that? By what? By their own hand even. If that's true, they should be at the back of the train. What are they doing here? I don't know. They just told me. You heard. No, there's something else here. Don't tell me you invited them personally. Please, don't tell anybody. You gave them masks. You sent invitations. You collected them. You can't do this. They were meant for below. You know how strict the numbers are? Are you insane? These ones deserved it. You should have heard what they went through. That is not your call to make. I know. I'm really sorry. It won't happen again, I swear. Oh, for the glory of... All right. I won't say anything, but please don't do this ever again. They were meant for below. We're still going below, just a little less deep for them. Eligible for the redemption lottery every 144,000 years even. Maybe never. It's still a better chance than what they had up there. Please, I just wanted to hear their stories. Layla, you're going to get us sent to the swamps one day. So it's the train to hell. I guess I kind of guessed that. A bit of an abrupt ending. I'll definitely say that. I'd love more in that world. I like the idea. I'm just sort of letting the credits show. I appreciate the idea of the entities of the afterlife thinking people deserve better than some of the punishments prescribed. A death blow is a life blow to some who till they died did not alive become, who had they lived had died, but when they died vitality begun. Emily Dickinson. And says thank you for playing. That was fucking incredible. My mind is blasted. Literally. Wow. What did y'all think? I really found it super enjoyable. And there we go. For such heavy subject matter, that was incredible. And I like that, you know, a lot of what you worry about if you play a game that has anything involving self-harm or suicide in it is that it's going to glorify or romanticize it, and certainly it humanizes it, but I think it really makes the point of like these are people who felt like they didn't have any options, in some case because of mistakes, in some case because of things no one could control. I didn't cry this time. I know my throat's real scratchy, but I didn't cry this time, so y'all can't say I cried. I did miss up the first time, but there was, you know, that shit about a cat. Obviously, that wound is just forever now. My life is mourning my cat. Not my whole life, but it will contain mourning my cat. Among other, you know, human loved ones that I'm not going to tell you about. We did an hour and a half straight through, and I only had to drink water at the beginning and I think one time during. So everybody chug some water real quick. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me. You can follow me here on Twitch or on YouTube or on Twitter. All of them are the same at Commie Spriggan, COMMIE SPRIGGAN. And I do accept tips if you should feel like doing that. As I have a Ko-fi. It's like a one-time thing. I've played with like the subscription abilities thing, but like I'm not terribly interested in that. If you feel like tipping me, you can, and there's no pressure. If you would like to, that's ko-fi.com/Spriggan, just my name, no commie. There's a link to that in my pin on Twitter. So thank you for joining me, Darla, Hades, Miu, Donk, Denyai, D9, Drapsnap, Framerate, Smart Sync, Regress, Rodriguez, Scorpy12, Sukosi, Tarsai, and Zesiki. This was fucking mind-blowing and beautiful, and I will try and have this VOD up in the next like 24 hours. I'll either do it tonight or in the morning, and I'll just like set an alarm and bug myself about it. And obviously part 1 is up. I really think I have the PlayStation thing figured out. The only thing I'm worried about is my voice, but I'm fairly confident that I'm going to be able to stream from it. So I want to do a Bayonetta test run relatively soon, but it's going to be at like an odd hour. I will tweet about it, but it will be last minute announcement because the point is not really to have a big crowd or even to get terribly far in it. I just want to see if it works. Yeah, I'm open to any feedback. Let me know if there's something else you want me to play. I think I have something lined up for next week. I can check real quick. I downloaded something else at the same time as If on a Winter's Night. It's called Cadavre. And it's another point and click. We're gonna be playing Cadavre next week. That's it. Link to this game will be in the description of the YouTube video, and go play it. And I care about you a lot, and all that good stuff. Do something for someone you don't know without expecting anything in return, and expect the people that tell you they love you to treat you like they do. I adore you. Have a good week, cats and kittens. I'll talk to you next time. Good night.